my addiction of choice when it comes to calories, which is if I happen to get extremely thirsty, I totally forget about food. You could put chocolate cream pie, stack of whoopie pies, Twinkies, everything that I could possibly feel as if it's something that's comfort food for me that I could really take part in and enjoy. And I wouldn't even give it a second thought. When that thirst has taken over, when you're thirsty, that's the number one priority. So the thirst hits. And all of a sudden I found it was my worst enemy and my best friend all rolled into one, was the Italian ice. Because the Italian ice, which come in many flavors, I know each and every one, by the way, you take a spoonful, you feel like your thirst is being quenched for like a second, and then it comes back. So then you take another bite, your thirst is quenched, and then it comes back, and you get the flavor. The thirst goes away and comes back, which means it never goes away. So you get a cup of an Italian ice. Most normal human beings would probably stop there. 2, maybe. How about 10? How about 14? I think my record is 14 or 15 in one sitting. Think about me putting a stop to it at 15, but wanting to start over again. That's what happens when you use food for comfort. My choices is I could grab some water and I could quench the thirst, and I would forget about the Italian ice. I don't even think about Italian ices if it's not in the presence of thirst. But when I'm thirsty, that's the first thing I think of. Because I don't eat this way all the time, I can get away with having some Italian ices. 15 was not a normal occurrence. I've hit the 15 number a couple times. Usually I stop at 10, but I've been trying to mitigate it at 5 just so I don't have some sort of glucose poisoning in the middle of one of those Italian ices. I don't need to be taken to the hospital and have to explain why it is they're having to admit me. If this were happening to me every day, I would have to think to myself, do I want to eat 15 Italian ices a day? Yes, in the presence of thirst. But should I? No. So maybe what I should do instead of the 15 Italian ices is somehow quench my thirst in a different way.